All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're demystifying a huge question, one that so many of you have probably thought about. You've built this amazing website. You've poured your heart and soul into it. But where are the visitors? It can feel like you've thrown a party and no one showed up. Well, let's figure out why. Seriously, it's one of the most frustrating feelings out there. You hit publish, you go live, and you're met with crickets. You know there are people out there looking for what you do, so why can't they find you? The thing is, the answer usually isn't about your design or your product. It's often hidden in the code, in the technical stuff that search engines see, but you don't.
And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. So often, we think the problem is with our offer, but it's not. It's that the search engines like Google basically have no idea you exist. If your search engine optimization, your SEO, isn't set up correctly, your website is pretty much wearing an invisibility cloak. So how do you fix a problem you can't even see?
Well, that's where the diagnosis comes in. It's something called an SEO audit. The best way to think about it is like a full top-to-bottom health checkup for your website. This is the first step to figuring out exactly what's wrong, where it's wrong, and most importantly, how to fix it.
Okay, so what is an SEO audit, really? Let's look closer at this definition, because two words here are absolutely key: comprehensive and manual. We're not talking about just plugging your website address into some free online tool that spits out a number. No, a real audit is a deep dive done by a person, an expert, who looks into every little corner of your site to understand how it's talking to Google.
A proper audit really covers 5 main areas, or pillars. First up, you've got technical health. This is the bedrock. Is your site fast? Is it secure? Can Google's little robot crawlers even get in and understand what's there? Super important. Second is on-page SEO. This is all about your content. Are you using the right words, the right headers, the right tags so people can find you? Third, off-page SEO. This is your reputation online. Are other trustworthy websites linking to you, basically vouching for you? Then there's local SEO. If you're a local business, this is a huge one. Are you showing up on Google Maps? And finally, user experience, or UX. This is all about the human side. Is your site actually easy and pleasant to use for a real person? Because trust me, Google cares about that a lot. And that brings us to maybe the most critical part of this whole thing, the human touch. Why is it so important that an expert does this manually? Well, because an automated tool can give you a ton of data, but data without context is just noise. It takes a person, an expert, to see the patterns and turn all that noise into a real strategy. This really breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you have that automated scan. It's fine. It's a quick snapshot. It might tell you a page is slow, but it won't tell you why. On the other side, you have the manual review by an expert. They don't just find the symptom, they find the root cause. They don't just give you a generic report. They give you a strategic fix plan that's completely tailored to your business and your goals. It's the difference between a Band-Aid and actual surgery. Because that's the whole point, right? An audit isn't just about finding problems. That's not the end of the story. It's the beginning. It is the roadmap, the blueprint that shows you exactly what to do next to turn your quiet website into a lead-generating, traffic-driving machine. So the journey from where you are now to where you want to be looks something like this. It starts with that deep, expert-level review. From there, you get that strategic report, your personal roadmap. Then comes the most important part. You actually implement the fix plan. You do the work. And the result of all that? Real, measurable growth. We're talking more traffic, more leads, and way better visibility.
So you might be wondering, okay, but is this for me? Well, let's see. It's definitely for startups that are ready to get seen. It's for e-commerce sites juggling tons of different products. It's for B2B companies that need to generate high-quality leads. But at the end of the day, it's for any business that's looked at its search results and wondered, why aren't we on page 1? If that's you, an audit is probably your next move.
And that really leaves us with this one big question to think about. Is your website working for you, actively bringing in business? Or is it just sitting there, like a digital business card that nobody sees? An SEO audit is the key that can unlock that answer and help you turn that passive placeholder into your #1 tool for growth. Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.